Hey guys, it is Ulti Pokemanic 101 at 9. Just Ulti Pokemanic. I'm getting used to my new name. Alright, well, as you can see here, I am obviously on paint. So for this tutorial, you're going to obviously need paint and some other stuff like a Pokemon sheet. You can get this from a Spreader's Resource. I might show you that in a different episode, like making a comic book or something. That's where I get all my sprites from. And so today what we're going to do, obviously, is we are going to make a Pokemon hybrid like this. Pokemon hybrids are pretty cool and all. You know, I've made a decent amount. I'm going to show you them right now. I've made, pretty much they're just, you splice up two Pokemons, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So we've got this one, which is a Charmeleon and Squirtle. Wartortle, Charmander, Charizard, and Blastoise. Now if we keep on going over here, we've got a Geodude and Poliwhirl, or whatever it is. Next forms and all. And then next forms. Some of these worked out pretty good, some of them didn't. Like this one, it's okay. It's a Shinx and a something. This one, I'm proud of. This one turned out extremely good. Then I tried doing that again and botched up pretty bad on this one. Some people have told me that one's pretty good. I like this one. Okay, so then if we come down here, yes, I know I have illusions on here, but I'm gonna do them later. Alright. So what I was talking about failing is these two failed. Very bad. It's supposed to be a Pidgey. Not a Pidgey, a something. And I didn't even want to do the superior. But see, this one messed up and I thought I would do better on this one. Had some ideas. And what I mean by that is I messed up on this one pretty bad, but then this one and this one turned out to be pretty decent. And so yeah, you got some evolutions I didn't do. I got a Scyther and something, forget what it is. Alright, now this one's supposed to be a Deoxys and Rayquaza, but it wouldn't let me recolor it for some reason, so. Alright, then you got your Deoxys and Snorlax, because yes, so you have to do a Snorlax and Deoxys. And then you got this thing. This one I actually made for one of my friends. This is a Pichu mixed with a Totodile, I think it is, and Quilava Fire Mohawk. But so actually now these ones I'm gonna do a different tutorial on how to make like these things. These ones I actually drew. So this one actually was the first one I drew. Okay, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make that a middle stage. So I went ahead and I drew this. Then I took what I did with that one, you know, this one, and I made this, which is pretty awesome, in my opinion. Now, I'm not a master at making Pokemon and all, you know, but this, it looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like, you know, it's going down a mountain or something. So, as you can see, I drew these ones from scratch. And then you got this one. It's like a Scyther, Lucario type thing. So the ones I'm going to be doing today are a Groudon and a Torterra. I'm just gonna get off this. It's gonna be a Groudon and a Torterra. Now, Groudon. Alright, guys, it is Ultra Pokemanic here, and today I'm gonna be showing you a Pokemon splicing tutorial. Some of these may turn out good, some of these may not. Some instances are this one. This one turned out pretty decent. This one. You've also got this one, which turned out pretty decent. That guy. Then you've got these three that turned out pretty decent. I actually drew these. I'll do a different tutorial on these ones. You've got that one and these three, which epically failed. But so yeah, splicing is just, you know, you're just gonna pick two Pokemon you want to do and just combine them and recolor them. So today we're gonna do a Groudon and Torterra. That's gonna be what we're gonna do. So Groudon and Torterra. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is, who do you want to be the base? Well, in this tutorial, you want to add transparent selection. So, what we're going to do is we're going to copy, come over here, Torterra, and paste Torterra. Torterra is going to be our base, okay? And what I mean by base is, Torterra is what we're going to be putting everything on. So all these Groudon parts are going to go on Torterra. So the first thing we notice about Torterra and Groudon is they're two totally different color schemes, which is pretty good. you want them to be two different color schemes. You also might realize that, might get some ideas, but what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is come over here, take the eraser tool. It should be on about that size. That's a good size. And I'm just going to erase the tail. Pixel art is very easy to deal with. If you make a mistake or something, it's extremely easy. Now, unfortunately, there's going to be some points when you never want to use the white. All right, trust me, you just don't. All right, that's fine. All right, that's fine. That little white dot right there, don't worry about it. If you use the white, it's going to just mess it up, trust me. You also want this to be a PNG file, okay? You don't want it to be a JPEG. Trust me, you want to make sure it's a PNG. So far, not much difference. Well, there's about to be a bit of a difference. You're going to come in here, and you're going to use your grab tool. You're going to copy. No cutting or removing. You're going to copy Groudon's tail. You're going to take the eraser, and you're going to put it back to its original size that we had. Okay. You're just going to erase every part of the tail. Right? Everything but the tail. Alright? You want to leave the outline. So you're going to get those corners. Corners are not very good. Corners just won't give it that Pokemon-like texture. Alright, so now you've got this. Now you want to take Torterra, and you got to... Oh my god, why does this always do this to me? Alright, so you see it's coming up. That's what's going to pretty much happen if you have a JPEG file. So what we're going to do now is try and fix it. Hopefully it won't do this to you. Alright. Transparent selection. Oh my god. I hate it when it does this to me. Alright, there we go. I fixed it. Alright, so you want to kind of position it to where you like it. I like it about right there. Alright, so now you want to put it back into position. Alright, so that's what we have right now. The only difference is, well, it's got a Groudon tail. That's pretty interesting, right? So the next thing we might want to do is go, you know what? I think I want Groudon's head to be on the Torterra body. So you're going to take Groudon's head, copy it, go down to your base body, Torterra, and you're going to then, you want to have a decent view, right? So it's going to kind of be like that, okay? So you want to then take your eraser tool and erase that, erase this. Ah, come on. Also, I'm sorry how it kind of did a bit of a video, and then I kind of started over. My video thing messed up really bad. I messed it up, and it kind of started over my video, but then it actually put the old video into it, so I am sorry if that happens. I'm pretty sure it did. So if you had to watch this video kind of like twice, I'm sorry about that. Alright, so now you're going to take your eraser back out. Change the size to whatever you need it to be. Just erase that. Right. Now is about the only time you're going to take your pencil. So you want to get your pencil, and then you want to take this. Right click that shade right there. The bright one. Oh my god. No. Left click it. Sorry. Color in all of it except for that lowest part. That little black part. Don't color that in. Or that gray part. Alright, now get it back out. And click the darker shade and click the darker shade and get these ones. Just to get a bit of a Pokemon shade. Alright, so now you've got that. And it looks better. Right? Okay. Yeah, so it's a bit better, you know, not too shabby. Let's say you want the legs on. Well, I'm just going to you should understand what to do. So I'm going to go until I get all my body parts on. Just put body parts on until you're done. Alright, so I'll see you in just a second. Okay, we're back. So, this is what I created. This is pretty much what I wanted my guy to look like. That is my Torterra Groudon breed. Now, you might be thinking, well, why doesn't it looks like these two? It doesn't look good. Well, I know. I know it doesn't. I mean, you're thinking, it should look like this, where it's been colored. That's what we're about to do. Alright, so we have like 5 minutes, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take out this, and you're going to click on this very bright green shade. And then you're going to right click on this very bright red shade. And you're just going to right click on the eraser. And you're just going to go over everything of that color and just turn it bright red. Then you're going to go down to the next shade of green. And no, you're not. You're going to go to this one. Make sure you get every shade of that color. Now you go to that one and you go down to the next shade. Which is going to be about that one. Get that shade. Just go in that one. Okay, now you get the next shade. You go even darker in color. And you shade in that too. Because you must shade in everything to become the ultimate Pokemon master of total destruction. Yeah, I like doing that. I don't know why, I just do. I add that little bit right there. Just, you know, it's a little texture I like adding to mine. You don't have to. Alright, then you just come up with some touch-ups. And pretty much, now all you really need to do is get back in it and you go to the next shade. And I'm going to use this one as my, you know, the brown shade type thing, which is going to be a bit of a, like that color for the bright brown. And then I'm going to go to the next color, which is going to be this one. And then I get that one. And I color in that one. And then I get the next shade. And the next shade. And color in that one. And then you got a decent shaded person thingamabob. So then you turn your colors back to white and black. And you change your eraser side to huge. Actually, no, you don't. And you zoom out back to 100. And you draw a box around these guys. And you cut. Then you draw a box around your newly created Pokemon, or Fakemon, I should say. Don't do that. You just, you know, you get a box around it, and then you put it where you want it to go. So I want mine to go there, and then you get this, and you go like this. You have created a Fakemon, well, a Pokemon Splice. In the next tutorial I will do, I'll kind of show how to make these guys. They're pretty hard. They're extremely hard. That guy was just, I just recolored that guy, so he's extremely easy. This guy was, I was asked to make this guy, as you should know from the beginning of the video. Okay, and so again, I'm sorry how the video repeated. So I'm sorry about that, just, you know. Sorry. Well, anyways, that's the end of this tutorial. In the next one, I'll show you how to make these guys. Like I said, you know, I will do that. These guys will be, I will make a tutorial on them. A decent tutorial. Alright, well, I am out now. See you on the next tutorial, or let's play.